best science fiction movies, man. It's me, your boy C, the host of most of the things right here on the Paprika Network, man. We're talking about science fiction movies. That's what we've been doing this whole series, man. I pulled out what I think are the 100 best from all across, all sorts of different countries, all sorts of different mediums, just some animated in there as well, man. Just talking sci-fi, man. I ranked them from 100 to 1. We're talking about one a day for the first 100 days of the year 2022. That's the shit we are on to start this year off correctly, man. Yesterday, we talked about number 11 on the list, Ex Machina. It introduced a good bit of the U.S. world to Alicia Vikander, man. It showed us that Oscar Isaac is just as creepy as he is heartthrobby. And it gave us a good performance from General Hugs. It also really put Alex Garland on the map. We all know he directed Dread, right? It's great. It is a great movie. But today we're talking about number 10 on this list. Number 10 on the list is Inception. Nolan! Not seen since Tenet, which is like down in the 30s, maybe? Something like that. Yeah, Nolan rears his ugly head, his smug British face yet again here. Here's the tagline. Check out the tagline for Inception. Your mind is the scene of the crime. A+. Giving that an A+ right off rip. Love it. If I saw that on a poster, didn't know what Inception was all about, you damn right. I'm buying 2 tickets. One for me, the other one also for me. Let's get into the synopsis of this a little bit of business. Hold on, let me get back to that real quick fast. Where'd you go? There you are. Cobb, a skilled thief who commits corporate espionage by infiltrating the subconscious of his targets, is offered a chance to regain his old life as payment for a task considered to be impossible. Inception, the planting of another person's idea into a target's subconscious. Aside from the actual adventure of this whole thing, like, I remember I was in so deep the first time I watched Inception. Like, I was so strung up. You know, towards the end, they're going back up the levels. They're kicking back up and up and up and up from the safe to the snow level to, whatever came before that and all that good shit. From limbo to the safe to the snow level, all the way back up to the hotel, I think. And they get back up to the van. The van's still going down, about to hit the water. And then they wake up on the plane. And I was like, oh, shit, I completely forgot they were on a plane. That's how in deep I was, man. This is the most batshit insane idea. I'm sure generously helped from Paprika, which was like number 79 on this list. There are some themes from Paprika that are very clearly seen in Inception. That is a source of debate still amongst film nerds. Inception came out over a decade ago, and I saw somebody a week ago talking about Inception versus Paprika. People are still talking about it. But what Nolan did with this movie is absolutely brilliant. And I think the most brilliant thing he did was he took, instead of just throwing us into, hey, we got to plant an idea in someone's mind, before we get to that, we see what it looks like to take something out of someone's mind. That's how he sets the world. I have to establish the rules that we can do this wonky shit and extract a piece of information from someone's subconscious. And then I can break the rules by doing the reverse of that, by planting something so deep that they can consider it, an original thought of their own. Nolan is obsessed with time. You look at Tenet, you look at Interstellar, you look at Inception, you even look at Memento, where because of his memory loss issues, he's losing gaps of time. Nolan is obsessed with time, and no more so than in this movie. This movie plays beautifully. It is, I think, probably his second most beautiful look, maybe third. Second or third most beautiful looking movie. Everyone just is. This is his one of 2 James Bond entries. I think everyone looks very slick and stylish. and it's wonderfully fun. We all argued about the top, for months after this movie came out, proving just how ingrained this was into the cultural zeitgeist at the time. You still hear people talking about the spinning tops and whether or not it was about to fall. It was wobbling a little bit before it faded black. The top doesn't matter, gang. The top never mattered throughout this movie. Inception was the memories we made along the way, whether they were implanted in us or not, man. So that's number 10. Number 10 on this list. We have broken into the top 10 of what I consider to be the 100 best. This is what I consider the top 10 best sci-fi movies of all time. And we're starting them with Inception, man. That's it. We'll be back tomorrow, 24 of the hours, man, talking about more sci-fi right here on Paprika.